In this video, we're going to learn how to stop. We need to learn how to stop, don't we? Now on the ice, this is called a toe stop. No, it's not. It's called a T-stop. Silly boy. It's called a T-stop because it looks like a T. Well, shall we call it a new name? Should we rename it for One Blade's inline figure skating? Let's call it a T-slide. That sounds more fun, doesn't it? So we're going to slide in a T like this. So what do we need to think about? If we're standing on our left foot, our weight's on our left foot, and then you let this foot turn, so the hips need to turn out and then slide. Now, you've got to be careful that this doesn't happen. Maybe you go to do the slide and you end up turning around. So how do we stop that? The shoulders need to do some work, don't they? So if the right foot is going behind, we can think about having the right shoulder pressing forward. You don't need to be necessarily here, but we need to think about that shoulder pushing forward. So we could be here, but we're just thinking about letting this right shoulder come forward and not twist around. So this is what it looks like going forward. And now I'm going to do the left leg because you've got to learn right and you've got to learn left. So we're going forward and we want to stop and we go like this. Now it can be in this position here. We don't need to be doing to think about being here. It's not ice. So we can just be here wherever is comfortable and it helps you to slow down. There is a variation that we can do when you have correct stoppers. It's a toe stop. So the same thing, but this might be easier. You just let the foot slide on the toe stop just like that. So that might be easier than turning the hip out to doing this. All you have to do essentially is you could do this standing still. Put your toe down and just push forward and keep the weight on the leading leg. The leading leg is the leg that is leading. So if I have the right as the leading leg, we would be in this position. You notice where my weight is, right? So as the leg goes behind, the weight needs to come forward. The weight is over the leading leg. So we're in this position here. I would say this is easier if you're a beginner. It's actually easier for me too. Maybe I'm a beginner too. Why not? We're all beginners at something, right? We're all learning, we're all improving. Nothing wrong with being a beginner. I love learning, so it's all good for me. So let's do all of them. So from standstill, you're going to push on the left and do a toe stop here. And when you get here, you might feel like, oh my God, I'm losing my balance. So if that happens, get here, okay? Then we're going to push on the other leg, here, and then back to the balance. And let's do the T-slides. It sounds cool, doesn't it, a T-slide? Or does it not? Let me know below. Okay, so we're gonna get a bit of speed. We're gonna turn our hip out, put our right shoulder forward, just like that. And let's do the other side. So we're gonna skate forwards. We're gonna think about keeping this shoulder forward, turn the left leg out, and slide. But it's a slide, especially on a beautiful floor like this. And I hope where you're learning, I hope you're in a roller rink or somewhere that has a beautiful floor. Because having the right floor is so important. It's like skating on really nice, new, freshly cut ice or skating on ice after a 4-hour session. So if you are lucky enough to have a roller rink to skate on, just like me, then I am so happy for you. And depending on when you watch this, there may be loads of roller rinks around the world that are partners of One Blades, because that is something I'm trying to do, to make inline figure skating global, worldwide and popular.